Hey, what's up, y'all? I am back. And you know what? I'm not even going to apologize for being away for so long. You guys already know what it is. I'm making things happen. I'm doing it at my own pace. So I got to bring these videos when I get a chance to. But I just got something so special that I had to make a video for you guys. So let's just run the intro. So I went ahead and picked up the Tilta Nucleus-M. Now, if you guys have never heard about this, I'm going to tell you right now, it's probably one of the most revolutionary items to hit the film market in the last 10 years, hands down. To get a full follow focus system, you're looking at $5,000-$6,000, and somehow, some way, Tilta figured out a way to get you this package for $1,200. Let's open it up and see what we're working with. So let me talk a little bit about why this product is so special. So if you've ever used a camera before, you know that there's three main components to every single shot. It's your focus, iris, and your zoom. One of the hardest things to do as an operator when you have the camera either on your shoulder or on a gimbal of some sort is to try and keep your frame as well as hit the focus, hit the zoom, hit the iris. And this Tilta system has finally brought everything that you need to control the lens right into the palm of your hands and make this as easy as possible at an amazing price point. So let's dive into the box and see what you get. So right away you see it comes in this amazing Pelican style case that keeps everything in there. It makes it nice and neat to carry from one place to another. So this is one of the motors that come in the box. So if you have a look at it, you literally put this on top of one of your rails. You line this up with your focus or zoom or iris gear. Turn the power on and you're ready to go pretty much. So it comes with two of these. So it also comes with this hand control. And now I love this hand control for a couple of reasons. Everything that you need to control your focus, iris, and your zoom back here, it all comes in one easy to use handle. So as you can see here, this is one of the cables that it also comes with. So this allows you to daisy chain the two motors. Let me pull it out here. If you guys can see this right here, you plug it into here. You plug the other one into here. Hang on a second. So you plug it into here. You plug it into here. And that's what's called daisy chaining. So it allows you to power both of these motors with basically one cord. And if you guys can see here, it comes with a charger and a cable for the charger. And it comes with another cable here that allows you to plug it into any one of your cinema batteries and get the power straight into your battery. Now, for one of my favorite parts of this system, I'm going to show you these handles. So these handles are what really changed the game for me. Now, if you use a shoulder rig or a gimbal of any kind, like I said before, one of the hardest, most difficult things to do was to control the focus or zoom or iris or any of those kind of things. With these guys now, the game has changed completely because you can attach these to your shoulder rig. So imagine I have a shoulder rig and you have them on here. You actually turn these two little knobs on the front here to control your iris and focus or whatever. You can actually set them to whatever you want. And if you really want to, there's a little zoom knob here. If you guys can see that, that controls the zoom. But you can basically map any one of these three triggers to whatever you want it to do, and it'll control your lens from there. Another thing, obviously, once again, if you plug this in, you get the start stop options from the handle. So imagine that you have it on your shoulder rig. You need to start. Boom, you hit the button, boom, you're good to go. You're focusing, you're zooming, you're doing whatever you need to do. And now your shot's done. You hit the button again and the camera stops recording. Amazing. Now another thing that I purchased separate, this does not come with the Nucleus-M system. You have to buy this separately. It's about I think it was $170 when I got it. But this is the bridge plate. It comes with either a 19mm option or 15mm option, and you basically put this on the end, and this is what the handles would attach to. So you have a rosette here. You plug in. I'll show you the part. Actually, it comes with these little guys also. It comes with this. You put this on top of here, like that. You have to screw it in. So don't just put it on like that. You have to screw it in. And then you put the rosette on here, and then your handle's ready to go. So I picked this up separately, but I strongly suggest if you get this system to pick this up. It'll make your life a lot easier. And just to show you guys just a couple more of these things. So these are the ones that you would put on, like I just showed you guys, onto the bridge plate so that you can connect it to a shoulder mount. Makes it really easy to do that. Or another game changer here are these guys that come in there. So if you guys can see that, that is a little hole there. You basically unscrew this, slide this onto your handlebar for whatever gimbal you're using, and now that connects onto one of these once again, like that. And guess what? Now you can control your focus, iris, and zoom while you're holding it on your Ronin or your Movi Pro or whatever the heck it is that you want to use. Game changing. And just a couple other small things that it comes with also. It gives you a couple more of these little focus marks. And if you don't have cinema lenses, a nice little add-on that they give you is a focus ring to put on your photography lenses. So you basically put this on there, boom, imagine there's a lens there, you put it on, and now the motors can connect to these teeth so that it can work on your photography lenses. So they also just give you a little Allen key, Allen wrench, whatever you call it. And that's basically to tighten things like this onto the handrails that they provide you with. So just a nice little quick tool to get that done. So I'm just going to quickly go over a few pros and cons that I personally have with this system. I've used it a couple times now. I did a couple of weddings where I was able to use this on a shoulder rig and on a gimbal. So I'll just tell you a little bit about what I liked and didn't like. So the number one thing that I liked about this system was the overall price. I went to Vistec and I believe I got this for, I think it was $16.99 or somewhere around there. I'll show you the price on the screen over here. But to get the focus wheel, those two focus arms, and everything else that comes in this for that amount of money, it's almost a steal. Like, the deal was so good, I almost wanted to buy two. That's how good it was. Another thing I really loved about this system was how easy it was to set up. You literally put the motors on, line it up with the gears on your lenses, put the cables in, turn them on, do a quick calibration, and you're literally ready to go. From there, you can either use the hand module that I showed you before, or you can use the hand grips with the triggers on the front to control your focus, iris, or zoom, whatever you want to do. Another thing I really loved is this case. It makes it super easy for you to go from one location to the next and set up everything and not have to worry about losing anything. Everything in this case has a specific place for it to be. It's perfect for a system like this. The build quality of this system is amazing. Everything is made out of metal or really soft rubber that just makes it feel really good in your hand, and it gives you a good weight and feel to everything that you're holding. So I give this definitely a 10 out of 10 for build quality. So I just touched on a couple of things that I didn't like. Now, it almost seems obvious that if you buy a system that requires batteries, they should sell you the batteries with it. But for whatever reason, I guess maybe to keep the cost down, who knows, Tilta ships this without any batteries. So I had to go out and buy 12 batteries to get this operating. Now, I'm extra, so I got extra batteries, but you only need 6 batteries to run the entire system. So that's one thing I really didn't like. So another thing I didn't really like was the fact that you had to go out and buy this separately. Like I said before, you don't have to have this, but it would be amazing for it to be included because it makes your life so much easier when you want to put this on a shoulder rig and then attach your arms to control the fizz. Now this ran me, I think it was about $179 plus tax, but once again, it is worth every penny if you decide to go that route. Another thing that I noticed pretty early was these cables. When you stick them into the motors, I don't know why, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but when it's time to take these out, it becomes like a tug of war. And in my opinion, I don't think it should be that difficult to get them out. But like I said, if I'm doing something wrong, maybe you guys can tell me. Maybe I gotta twist this or something. I have no idea. But it is way too difficult to pull these little cords out of those motors when I put them in. One last thing that I didn't really like was they give you a complete system to get started, but for whatever reason they only ship with 2 motors. Now, in order to control the focus, iris, and zoom, you need 3 of these. So basically what they're saying is in order for you to control all 3 at the same time, you will have to buy another one of these, and they go for about 160 plus tax. It would have been nice if they just included all three in the box one time, but I guess that's another, way that they managed to keep the price of this entire unit down so much. So I won't complain too much. Other than that though, that's pretty much everything that comes in the box. I'm definitely going to be taking some footage with to show you guys how this system works a bit. I'm going to show you guys exactly how easily this rigs up on a camera and how simple it is to actually use it to get the results that you're paying for. So I do have some great news for you guys also. Part of the reason why I've been away so long is that I've been setting up my online shop. What I'm going to be doing for all of you guys that follow me on, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, whatever, Facebook, you name it. I set up a rental shop. So I have my own little rental shop. You can visit my website. I'll put it up on the screen here. And basically what you can do is go ahead and rent any of the equipment that I put up there on ShutterShare. Easily, maybe, to be honest, it maybe takes about 6 clicks for you to take advantage of a brand new system like this. So this is definitely up and ready for renting. So if you guys want to test it out on your next production, just visit my website, go ahead and click on the link, and you'll be able to take this out on your next production with you. So that's pretty much the end of the video. If you guys haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm doing a lot of little things in the background to try and make my channel a little bit better for the people that come and visit me every day. And I'm also trying to do my part to make it a little bit easier for up and coming or other professional videographers or cinematographers to be able to take advantage of higher end equipment like this by offering you guys rentals. So definitely leave a comment, make sure you subscribe, and once again, thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'll see you next time. Take care of yourself.